Have you ever felt a deep, quiet frustration? You've heard the whispers, the promises of the law of attraction. You've seen the stories of people manifesting their dream lives. So you tried, you visualized, you affirmed, you wrote in your journal, you created vision boards, you tried to feel positive with all your might. And you waited, and nothing, or worse, the opposite of what you wanted seemed to appear. The frustration turns to doubt, and the doubt sours into a painful belief. Maybe it doesn't work for me. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, or maybe it's all just a lie. I need you to hear this right now. It does work. You are not doing it wrong, and it is most certainly not a lie. You have simply been given an incomplete map. You've been given a beautiful car with no keys and no instruction manual. Today, that ends. Today, we are going on a journey to uncover the real mechanics behind the law of attraction. This is not another surface-level, think positive video. This is a simple, deep, and practical guide that actually works because it integrates the missing pieces that most teachers leave out. We are going to give you the keys. We are going to give you the manual. And by the end of this journey, you will not just believe in the law of attraction, you will understand it. And from that place of true understanding, you will begin to consciously create. But to get there, we must first clear the fog and define what the law of attraction truly is and what it is not. Welcome back, conscious creators, to Xendai. This video is designed to be the last guide you will ever need on the law of attraction. Why? Because we are not just going to talk about spiritual principles. We are going to synthesize them with the full power of our quadfecta blend to give you a complete, holistic understanding. We will break down the 3 classic steps: ask, believe, receive. But we will illuminate each step with a depth you haven't seen before. We will explore the quantum physics behind asking, showing how your intention is a literal signal sent into a responsive universal field. We will dive deep into the psychology of believing, revealing why your subconscious mind is the real engine of manifestation and how to overcome the limiting beliefs and shadow aspects that are secretly sabotaging you. And we will unveil the profound spiritual and metaphysical truth behind receiving, explaining why letting go is the most crucial and most misunderstood step of all. This is a masterclass in conscious creation designed to be simple enough for a complete beginner to grasp, yet profound enough to create breakthroughs for even the most experienced manifester. Our goal is to move you from a place of hopeful wishing to a state of confident, empowered creating. Your power is real. Let's learn how to use it, starting with the very first and most foundational step, the act of asking. The first step, we are told, is to ask. But what does this truly mean? Is it simply making a wish, writing a list? No, it is far more profound. From a quantum perspective, the universe is not an empty void. It is a vibrant, intelligent field of infinite energy and potential. Every possible reality already exists as a probability wave within this field. The act of asking is the act of a conscious observer tuning into and selecting a specific one of these potentials. Your thought, when charged with emotion and clear intent, is not a passive, internal event. It is a coherent, energetic signal. It is a broadcast. You are literally sending a frequency out into the quantum field, a frequency that carries the informational blueprint of the reality you wish to experience. This is why clarity is paramount. A vague, fuzzy desire is a weak, garbled signal. The universe cannot respond to static. To ask effectively, you must know with crystal clarity what you want to create, not what you think you should want, not what society tells you to want, but what your soul, your higher self, truly desires. This requires a moment of deep, honest introspection. A powerful way to achieve this clarity is through journaling or scripting, where you write about your desired reality in the present tense as if it has already happened. I am so grateful and happy now that I am living in my beautiful new home. I am so fulfilled in my loving, supportive relationship. As you write, you are not just listing desires, you are crafting a precise, energetic blueprint. You are defining the frequency. This act of defining is the true essence of asking. You are telling the quantum field, of all the infinite possibilities, this is the one I am choosing to observe. This is the signal I am broadcasting. But sending the signal is only the beginning. Once the broadcast is sent, the most critical work begins. How do you ensure that your entire being becomes a powerful, continuous transmitter of that exact signal without interference or self-sabotage? This leads us to the most complex and powerful step, the art of believing. The second step, believe, is where 99% of manifestations fail. And the secret is this: believing is not a function of your conscious mind alone. Your conscious mind, with all its willpower, is like the captain of a ship. But your subconscious mind is the entire crew and the massive engine below deck. If the captain wants to go north, but the crew and the engine are programmed to go south, the ship will go south every single time. This is the core of our psychological understanding. Your subconscious mind holds your deepest programming, your core beliefs about yourself and the world, your unhealed traumas, and your repressed shadow aspects. It is the source of your dominant vibrational frequency. You can consciously affirm, "I am worthy of love," for hours. But if your subconscious, programmed in childhood, holds the core belief, "I am unlovable," your manifestation will fail. Why? Because your subconscious is broadcasting its powerful, fear-based signal 24/7, while your conscious affirmation is only a whisper. It creates a destructive interference pattern, a state of inner conflict that sends a message of pure static to the universe. True believing is the process of aligning your conscious desire with your subconscious programming. This is where the real work lies. It is the work of shadow integration, as we've discussed in other deep dives. It's about courageously looking at your limiting beliefs. Where did you learn that you weren't good enough? That money is scarce? That love is painful? You must bring these unconscious programs into the light of your awareness. A powerful technique for this is what we can call belief alchemy. When you identify a limiting belief, don't fight it. Thank it. It was likely formed to protect you in some way. Then, consciously question it. Is it really true? Find evidence to the contrary, and then, deliberately and consistently, install a new, empowering belief. This is done through repetition. Affirmations, yes, but affirmations that you can actually begin to feel and believe. Start with, "I am willing to believe I am worthy," or "I am in the process of becoming abundant." It's also done through visualization, but not just seeing a picture. You must engage your senses, and most importantly, your emotions. Feel the joy, the relief, the peace of your desire being real. That feeling is the language your subconscious mind understands. When you generate that feeling, your brain releases neurochemicals that begin to forge new neural pathways. You are literally rewiring your brain to match your desired reality. You are getting your crew and your engine to finally align with the captain's command. This is the essence of true belief, a state of complete, unwavering internal coherence. But once you've sent the clear signal and aligned your entire being to that signal, there is one final, paradoxical step that most people get tragically wrong. And that final step is to receive. And here lies the greatest secret, the great paradox of letting go. To truly receive, you must release your desperate attachment to the outcome. This is where we integrate profound spiritual and metaphysical wisdom. After you have asked with clarity and aligned your belief system with unwavering faith, you must surrender the how and the when to the universe. Why? Because your clinging, your desperate need for it to happen right now and in one specific way is a powerful broadcast of doubt. It is a signal of lack. It screams to the universe, I don't really trust that this is coming, so I must force it. I must control it. This contracted, fearful energy of clinging creates resistance. It constricts the very channels through which your manifestation is trying to flow to you. The act of letting go, of surrendering, is not passive. It is an active state of profound trust. It is the ultimate expression of faith. It is saying to the universal intelligence, I have placed my order with perfect clarity and belief. I now trust you, the master orchestrator, to deliver it to me in the most perfect way, at the most perfect time. This is the balance of the masculine and feminine energies as described by the law of gender. The asking and believing are the active, projective, masculine energy. The receiving and letting go are the receptive, allowing, feminine energy. Creation requires both. When you release your attachment, you create a vacuum, a space for the universe to work its magic. You open your hands, and in doing so, you finally become able to receive. Synchronicities will begin to appear. Inspired ideas will drop into your mind. The right people will show up. Your job is no longer to force the outcome, but to joyfully and trustingly follow these inspired breadcrumbs. You have moved from being the desperate striver to being the calm, confident co-creator in a dance with a benevolent universe that is conspiring in your favor. So let's synthesize this into the Xendai Manifestation Protocol, a simple guide that actually works. Step 1. Clarity of the ask, the quantum blueprint. Get absolutely clear on what you desire. Journal it in the present tense. Feel it. Define the frequency you wish to broadcast. Step 2. Coherence of belief, the psychological alignment. This is the deep work. Identify the subconscious blocks and limiting beliefs that conflict with your desire. Use techniques like belief alchemy and emotionally charged visualization to reprogram your subconscious mind. Work on your shadow. Achieve a state of inner coherence where your conscious mind and subconscious mind are in perfect agreement. Step 3. Confident release, the spiritual surrender. Once you have asked and aligned, let it go, truly. Open your hands. Release the need to control the how and when. Shift into a state of profound trust and joyful expectation. Know that it is done. Your only job now is to maintain your high vibration and follow the inspired actions that appear. This is the complete map. It integrates the signal, quantum, the transmitter, psychology, and the receiver, spirit and metaphysics. It is the reason why just thinking positive is not enough. You must become, at every level of your being, a vibrational match to the reality you wish to create. This journey requires both clarity and courage. Of these 3 core steps, asking with clarity, believing with coherence, or receiving with trust, which one do you feel has been your biggest challenge up until now? Acknowledging our growth edge is a powerful act of creation. Share your number, 1, 2, or 3, in the comments. The law of attraction is not a magic trick. It is a law of nature, as real and as consistent as gravity. It is the law of energy, of consciousness, of creation. The reason it has seemed to fail you is not because you are unworthy, but simply because you were given incomplete instructions. You were told to captain a ship without being taught how to align your crew or how to navigate the currents of the ocean. Now you have the complete map. You have the understanding. You have the keys. The power to manifest your most beautiful dreams has been within you all along, waiting for you to align all the magnificent parts of your being into a single, coherent symphony of creation. You are not just a wisher of dreams, you are a weaver of realities. You are a focal point of universal consciousness with the innate ability to translate the unmanifest into the manifest. This is your power. This is your purpose. This is who you are. If this complete guide to the law of attraction has opened a new door of understanding for you, if you are ready to stop wishing and start creating, then your journey with Xendai is your home. Please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell, because we are dedicated to providing you with the most profound, integrated wisdom for your personal transformation. Thank you for joining us on this creative journey. Now go and create magnificently